Order. I call this meeting to order. This is the Standing Committee on Human Resources. I'm Chris Palmer, MLA for Kings West and the chair of the committee. Today we'll review appointments to agencies, boards, and commissions. And at this point, I'd like to ask all our members and everyone in the room to please put your phones to silent. What I'd like to do is ask all our members to introduce themselves who are here. I'll begin with Vice Chair, MLA Sheehy Richard.
Good afternoon. Melissa Sheehy Richard, MLA Hants West.
Good afternoon. Dave Ritzy, MLA for Truro Bobble Hill, Millbrook, Salmon River.
Good afternoon. Johnny McDonald, MLA for Hants East.
Hi, Nolan Young, Shelburne.
Barry Burrell, Halifax, Shabukto.
Rafa Di Costanzo, MLA for Clayton Park West.
Thank you, everyone. And for the purposes of Hansard, I also want to recognize the presence of Legislative Counsel Killian Schlemmer to my left and Legislative Committee Clerk, who does so much work for us, Judy Kavanagh, to my right. We will move on to our agencies, boards, and commissions, and I'll look for a motion. MLA McDonald.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Department of Agriculture under the Nova Scotia Farm Loan Board, I recommend Courtney Maher and Jonathan Porter as directors.
Motion on the table. Any discussion? All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Motion is carried. MLA McDonald.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Department of Community, Cultures, Tourism, and Heritage, for the Advisory Council on Heritage Property, I recommend Alan Stanton, Gregory McNeil, Brown and Appleby, R. Bruce Dodge, Robert Graves, and Rob Cahoon as members.
Motion on the table. Discussion? All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Motion is carried. MLA McDonald.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Department of Health and Wellness, for the Council of College and Dental Hygienists of Nova Scotia, recommend Dr. Elizabeth Mann as member.
Motion on the table. Discussion? All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Motion is carried. MLA McDonald.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Department of Health and Wellness, for the Board of Nova Scotia College of Nursing, recommend David Davidson as public representative.
Motion on the table. Discussion? All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Motion is carried. MLA McDonald.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Department of Health and Wellness, for the Board of Nova Scotia Regulatory of Paramedicine, recommend Nicholas Burke as public representative.
Motion on the table. Discussion? All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Motion is carried. MLA McDonald.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Department of Justice, for Accessibility Advisory Board, recommend Rob Patey as member.
Motion on the table. Discussion? All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Motion is carried. MLA McDonald.
For the Department of Justice, under the Nova Scotia Human Rights Commission, recommend John Bodie as commissioner.
Motion on the table. Discussion? All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Motion is carried. MLA McDonald.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And last but not least, for the Department of Justice, for Police RCMP Advisory Boards 30, recommend P. Earl Muse for member District Yarmouth, District of Argyll, Roger Miller, member Municipality of Colchester and Town of Stewiacke, Adam McCaskill, member Municipal Inverness, Town of Mulgrave, Town of Port Hawkesbury, James Wilson, member Richmond County, and Sonia Ryan, member Town of Yarmouth.
Motion on the table. Is there any discussion? All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Motion is carried. Thank you, MLA McDonald. And just a bit of business that came up here is just witness title changes for our November 5th, 2024 meeting. Just a housekeeping matter, but just want to, the topic for the government investment in healthcare tuition programs in the response of the post-secondary institutions. If you have seen, the Nova Scotia Community College Witness Vice President Academic and Equity is now Vice President Academic. So we're not changing the actual individual, it's just their title of their position. So that's Andrew Lafford. He's confirmed he will be attending along with NSCC President Don Bureau. And Jill Provo, the former Vice President of Academic and Equity, is now Vice President Equity of International, so a new role at NSCC. She's not required to attend the meeting. And then for the Department of Advanced Education, witness Executive Director of Universities and Colleges is now the Executive Director of Programs and Accountability. That's Cheryl Toe. Her position has not changed, just the name of her division. And she will be attending with Deputy Minister Ryan Grant. They both confirmed attendance. So that no discussion on the titles changes of their positions. Is there any other business? If not, our next meeting will be on Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. The topic will be workforce development and retention. The witnesses will be the Department of Labor, Skills and Immigration, and Nova Scotia Community College. Seeing no other business, we stand adjourned. Thank you.